Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. It is Thursday, January 25th now. We're just getting ready to get started. We're over here at Green River, Utah, where we ended our last video. And we're getting ready to head back to Corinne. So hopefully we can get another load. We were able to get at least all the homework that was due last night. We were able to get it done. Though we still have a bunch of homework that's due tomorrow night and then Sunday night. We're taking these last two classes are gonna be the death of me, I believe. But once these two classes are over, we'll have a break from school until May, the middle to end of May, and that's when the credential program will start. So it's actually it's sprinkling. We already did our pre-trip. We ate us a bowl of Honey Nut Cheerios for breakfast because we just didn't feel like cooking this morning. So now, and this is the extra parking lot that's beside the Pilot here in Green River. And like I said, I've never shown up here and not been able to find a place to park. That's why I will usually, when I do this run, this is where I'll usually stop. You can go over, there's the Loves, and we'll pass the Loves when we get back onto I-70 up here in a little bit. And they got quite a bit of parking there too. I've just... Getting there after 8 o'clock at night, it's been a hit and miss for me. Every other time I've gotten there after 8 o'clock, I found parking. The other time I did it, and I had to drive all the way back here, which is about 2.5 miles or so, because that's what it is to get over to I-70. So if it's after 8 o'clock in the evening, and I'm coming westbound, I just stop at the Pilot Flying J. Plus my shower's at the Pilot Flying J, so we were able to get up this morning and go take a shower. The downfall going this way is you have the school zone and you go through town a little bit. If you do go to the Loves, you could just stay on I-70 to exit 160 and get off, and the Loves is right there. Coming to the Pilot Flying J, because it's in the middle of town, you get off at the 164 and then you come through town. Make sure we slow down. Now I always, like, if the speed limit's 20 in a school zone, I'll always try to go below that, just because you're in a school zone and you're dealing with children. You never know what may cause them to decide to just take off and run across the street. So I just slow down, 4 or 5 miles an hour below what the speed limit is. It's not like I'm in a hurry to go running through the area to begin with, so. And honestly, they usually have cops at the beginning and of each side of the school zone here. As you can see, there's one there, and then there was one back there when we came into the school zone, so. Well, it's just better just to be safe than sorry. Now we're out of it, we'll go ahead and we'll speed up to speed. So today, we're at 244 miles, so a little over 4 hours from the yard. So we should be there, I don't know, it's gonna be 8, so about noon, roughly. Hopefully, we'll get a load, even if it's just a local load. We'll get something to tack on, and then we can get back this evening, do some more homework, and get lined up for tomorrow. If not, if we don't get a load today, that's fine, because then we'll just start our homework a little bit early. One of the assignments, I did my thesis and my outline for my Who Does Matthew Say Jesus Is paper. And I've done a little bit of research on it. I haven't done a whole lot on it yet. I didn't realize our final draft is due next Wednesday, and it's an 8-page, it's a 2,000 word paper. Good morning, everyone. This is the end of the video we did yesterday, where we started off in Green River, Utah, and we came back to the yard. It's Friday the 26th. We got back here about 11:55, 12 o'clock yesterday afternoon. Now, we're still here because we were offered a load that we could have picked up as soon as we got back. We made 2 deliveries 100 miles from here, and then set till 3 o'clock in the morning, picked the load up and came back. It'd have been a 200-mile run. I mean, I guess 200 miles is better than no miles, but we do have homework to do, so we went ahead and declined the load. And when
they called me. They were like, well, this is the only thing we have for the day. And I was like, okay, well, I can do homework and get some homework finished and get caught up in my school classes. I go, but it makes no sense for someone with 7 hours on their clock at noon to give me a load that's 100 miles, and then I got to sit for 12 to 13 hours before I could pick up the backhaul. I go, do you have anything else I could do before? I could have done another 200-mile run, did a couple locals, come back, and then did that one. Did my 10-hour break over where we pick up the backhaul, and did my homework then, and then came back this morning. And they were like, no, this is the only thing we have. And I was like, well, I don't know why you guys gave it to me. It makes absolutely no sense for me to sit that long, or any driver to sit that long. Normally they would pair that up with something else. You would come in, you'd go do a local, you'd come back, then you'd get that load to go do a local, and then go pick up that load. I have no clue what the problem is with this load planner. But this morning we got a load. It delivers in Pleasant Grove, Utah, and it goes down to Washington, Utah. And it's going to be 715 total miles. Pleasant Grove doesn't deliver till 1 o'clock this afternoon. So we're going to end up sitting for 24 hours before we leave. But we did get a lot of our homework done. We did get caught up on that. So, I mean, that's the bonus to it. And there were other loads that left earlier. Matter of fact, the gentleman that was parked next to me, John David, really good friend of mine. He's a lease operator here, but they gave him at 5 o'clock this morning a Montana run. He didn't get back to the yard until 6 o'clock yesterday evening. So my PTA was before his, but he got the earlier load. Say it's actually a little bit more miles than mine, or right about the same miles as a 2-stop in Montana than back. That's how I know that at least this particular load planner plays favoritisms. John David doesn't argue with her. He doesn't turn down these loads like I do. And I don't turn down many. This is only the second load I've ever turned down. And the other one was this exact same damn load for the exact same reason. There's too much time on it, right? So instead of giving me the load that could leave at 5 or 6 o'clock this morning and take off and head up to Montana and come back, because she knows I'll do Montana, they give me the one that I can't deliver until 1 o'clock and 1:30 this afternoon at the first stop, and then drive, which means I won't be back tonight. I mean, it's good miles. I'm not complaining about the run, right? But which one would have made more sense? I was here. I was first back, so I should have got the first load, right? Well, that's not exactly how it works in the transportation industry, and I'm starting to see that here at Swift as well. Just because you're the first one available, if the load planner doesn't like you or has something against you, you're not necessarily going to be the first one to get a load, or not necessarily going to be the first one to leave. So we're going to start, this is going to be the end of that video, and then we're going to be starting the vlog for today here in a second. But I wanted to touch base to let you know we did make it back and what's happening. And then the next video we're going to talk a little bit more about how favoritism is played here. If you like the content, please like, comment, subscribe down below. Thank you for taking the time and spending the day with me. Have a wonderful day.